Hello, you fucking cucks. Welcome back to a new episode of Three Cups Deep with your host, Daniel Mccreanor. Play the music. Welcome back. I'm your host, as you know, Daniel Mccreanor. This is the podcast where I drink 3 cups of coffee and talk about whatever comes into my head. And always remember, this podcast isn't for you, it's for me. Today, I'm joined by, I would say, a very special guest. This is where you normally say they're known for, they're just my friend, but they're talented and they're funny. His name is Lewis Dragisic. Hello, Lewis.
That's not how it's pronounced. Hello, I am Lewis Dragisic.
Lovely,
Nice to meet you.
lovely for you to join me on this. What's it like in England? Is it sunny?
Um, it was yesterday. It's kind of sunny. It's humid as fuck. So I'm breaking a sweat from just standing up. But the sun is hid behind the clouds. So
Great
it's
story.
not.
Great
How
story.
is it in Northern Ireland?
It's sunny for once as well. I'm going to start it off to let the people know a bit about you and who you are. I'm going to ask you a few quick fire questions. Yay or nay,
Okay,
or
right.
short sentence will suffice. Don't need a life story. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm
Fruit,
ready.
fruit or vegetables?
Vegetables,
Toast or cereal?
toast,
A train is hurtling towards a child on a track, and if you pull it, it runs over an enemy. What do you do?
what? The enemy. Kill the enemy.
Okay. Have you ever been in a council estate longer than 5 minutes?
Not on purpose, no.
um, frog wa or truffles?
Truffles.
That's posh food for people who don't know, the commoners who watch this. And finally, Michelin star or takeaway?
Michelin star.
Of course, that I think gives a great picture of who Lewis is and why it's strange that we are friends. Anyway, um, he's a
Well,
he's a great friend. We go to the same drama school, Lippa in Liverpool. We met during our auditions, didn't we, Lewis?
we did. I don't know whether we met in the Liverpool one or the Manchester one first. I
No,
think it was
no, it was Liverpool. It was Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh yeah, and then we were at the Manchester one. I was like, oh, who are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you were
Manchester,
like,
I remember.
you were going to like away, and I kind of like scuttled after you and like tapped on you. You turned around, you were like, "Oh, hello, mate, hello, mate," and then
Yeah, that's that fake audition confidence.
yeah, yeah, and then when we got to Lipa, then I did the exact same thing. We were in the Lipa bar. And I saw you, and I went behind you, and you were going to the toilet, and I tapped you, and you turned around. Oh, hello, mate. Hello, mate. That's the that was our introduction, and we've been best buds ever since, eh? Well, not really. It kind of took us a wee while to
Yeah, yeah.
become friends.
I was, yeah.
We
But
but
we were in different groups, and then
yes.
we came in the same group, and then the friendship blossoms. I think it's quite hard when you're in a different group to someone and you're in the same year. Because I remember that first bit of first year, you don't actually know half your year. Like you spend every day pretending to be monkeys with half the year, and then you just go all right to the other half,
Yeah.
and then it's only until you mix that you can actually make friends.
Nah, it was when you had that party, and then I came around and I was talking to you, and then we started talking about Jordan Peterson, and you were like, "Oh, mate, come up to my room, mate." And I went up to your room, and you brought down a Hitchens book, and you were like, "Oh, look at this book," and you like opened it up and like started reading me like bits of it, and I was like, "Wow!" And we were just talking about stuff that we do talk about it sometimes, but it was like intelligent stuff trying to impress each other. and now we just spit out each other's windows. Well, you spit out. Now you spit out my window.
Times change. I spit out your window on multiple occasions.
Yeah. And then you were very unhappy. Remember when I spilt a bit of jam on my table and you were like, oh, I can't believe I'm living with you next year.
You are fucking disgusting. I hope you know that.
But so are you.
No, I'm not.
You just said you spit out my window.
Yes. The room is still tidy. The kitchen's still tidy.
I suppose.
It's just a fucking bush that I'm spitting into.
I suppose. Well, the first thing I wanna talk about is, have you seen? I woke up this morning and my TikTok is going viral.
The one of you, the morning after sex.
Yes.
I was reading the comments. Oh.
Where I'm gonna. Oh, I haven't got on TikTok. There's people like tagging each other in it, and it's the first time I've ever had like anyone who I like don't know is like seeing my stuff, and it's really weird. I'm like slightly I don't know what to make of it, but what do you? I think it's very I think it's very clear what it is and what it's saying. Do you not?
I think people think you're being genuine.
Yes, but that's the thing.
I know you're taking the piss, but like I know you, so I know you're doing that. But let's not forget, you made a video and put it on TikTok, so the chances that you are a wet flannel is quite high.
I think I think it just sums up TikTok. I put up a video on TikTok taking the piss out of TikTok, and then people are taking the piss out of me thinking it's serious. A guy duetted me, and
what?
Yeah, a guy like duetted me, and he's like the other guy on the pillow, and he like opens his eyes, and I'm saying all the stuff, and he's like,
fucking people like that on TikTok.
But then it's like, you fucking die of happiness, and he just doesn't react. He's just okay with it. But I woke up.
There's one comment.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
There's one comment, and someone went, "That's not what happens the morning after a night out."
What, you die? You don't die when you have.
You don't die of happiness after a night out, Daniel.
I think
that's not how it works.
That is not actually what happened. That's the joke. That's the joke. You imbecile. The chicken didn't actually cross the road. You slag. That's a good. I should have said that. No, but then you can't comment back to them because that just makes you as bad as them. Where are we at? We're already 8 minutes. We're already 8 minutes and 30 seconds in. Can you believe it? Can you relive anything what we've talked about? No! Okay, let's have a look. You feeling it? I'm feeling the coffee now. We're in the swing of things. Right. Do you want to... I asked Lewis to get some of his favourite videos or something he wants to talk about during this podcast. So when we watch to get a room, and we're gonna. Do you wanna bring up the first video, Lewis?
Yeah, it's ready. I was watching, do you know like those GQ interviews with actors and stuff when they talk about their career?
Yeah.
There was one with Ken Jeong, and he was talking about this, like his favourite films, and this is from Knocked Up. And apparently the director was like, we've got 30 minutes tape left. Just like make up whatever the fuck you want. And then I saw this video and I was like, this guy is a fucking genius. And I think there's something about watching other people laughing but knowing that they're not allowed to laugh.
Yeah.
Just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Even if what he's doing isn't that funny, just watching, I can't remember the guy's name, very famous, in the background trying not to laugh, just like makes me laugh and makes me happy. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a go. And play.
Well, Allison, Ben, interesting night. Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
We really appreciate you coming. Thanks.
Well, I see the chosen one didn't work out. Neither did the on-call doctor. Ever thought the problem was you? What happened with your doctor?
He's at a bar mitzvah in San Francisco. He didn't tell us, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shalom. Any questions right now, Allison?
Yeah, how long do you think that this might take?
Excellent question. Every pregnancy is different. Every pregnancy is unique, right? Your vagina is not the same as room 207, right? Okay? So every pregnancy is going to be a different timeline. She'll probably squirt out in an hour, okay? You're going to probably squirt out in a day, you know? Maybe an Asian girl will probably take 3 to 5 days because the twinquatus is a little bit tighter. Just shut it! Just shut it! Maybe because the intwatus is a little tighter, so it'll probably take 3 to 5 days, okay? Your cervix, when it first came out, was fingertip dilated. Remember Sam was fingering you, right? Fingertip dilated at 1 centimeter. Your cervix is like a big fat peach, okay? It's gonna ripen, it's gonna open up, and then labor. A baby will be born, all right? You don't want the cervix, you don't want the peach to be too soggy because no one's gonna take a motherfucking bite. You know what I'm saying? Ew, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna be taking a nap because you called me when I was banging my wife, all right? So I came out here. Not even Sharon! I got smegma on my fucking knee! I'm not even gowned up! I'm here for you because I took the motherfucking oath to serve and protect. Non-malfeasance, bitch! Alright? So fucking focus! Get the baby out! And we'll have the most incredible miracle ever. Okay? We're gonna have a good time, okay? Like a U2 concert, okay? All right? I'm gonna take a big fat nap now because you called me, all right? So any questions, just have Samuel page me and I'll get here when I get here. Okay? Pick that up.
I think that deserves a round of applause for our NHS workers. He's who I stand out in the street and clap for. Yeah, you know, no one on my street actually does the clap.
Yeah, no one in my village really does it. It's kind of got to the point now where I think the house next door claps. So we're usually sat in our back garden, so we just kind of clap from the back garden. Because I was saying to my mum, like, it doesn't matter whether it's our front door or our back door. Like, it's still clapping.
Yes.
So, you know.
Exactly. Whatever. So that was a great video, Liz. Thank you very much for sharing it with the cocks. I think that's what I should. My fan base are the cocks. But the person who's doing the podcast shouldn't really be the one who calls his fan base. Well, the fan base consists of like 6 people who I know, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah, and he's on, and then another one was on the podcast last week. So.
And the other one is going to be on the next one.
So I've got something that I want you to do now, Liz. Okay. I sent into the messenger group a BBC article, and I think you have a great voice. So I would like you to read through the article and share it with everyone. It is basically, if I was kidnapped, this would be the article written about me. So
right.
I think, do you see it there?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. Can you read out the title of the article?
Dutch family waiting for end of time, found in secret room, 15th of October 2019. A family who spent 9 years on a farm waiting for the end of time has been discovered by police in the Netherlands after one of them turned up at a local pub, reports say. A man 58 and 6 young adults aged 18 to 25 were living at a farm in the province of Drenthe. The family were found after the eldest of the children ordered a beer at the bar in the nearby village of Runevold.
Okay, wait. So he has escaped from this cult family fearing the end of times, and what's his first instinct? Go and get a beer! He comes out, he's like, fuck it, there's nothing else to do, it doesn't matter if the end of time, I'll get a beer. Alright, go on.
I want to know more. He then told staff he needed help. Broadcast that after he did he ask for help after he got his
Yes!
We found 6 people living in a small space in the house which could be locked, but wasn't a basement, police said in the statement.
It wasn't a basement, okay? It was a small room, but it wasn't a basement.
What the fuck was it like? Okay. The older man has been arrested. According to the family, he is the father of the 6 children, say police. It was not clear whether they had been there voluntarily, police added. The eldest son was not there at the time, police told the BBC. So this is someone's wacky dad who's locked them in a small room that isn't a basement.
Yes, and it says, were they there voluntarily? I can, without knowing if they were or not, they definitely weren't. They were not there voluntarily. Alright, keep going.
I wouldn't underestimate the power of charisma. Local reports described the man as a handyman called Joseph B, who was originally from Austria.
Joseph B.
I've never seen anything like it.
Joseph B. Does that not sound like someone who would sing like the opening song on a Fast and Furious? Featuring Sean DePaul.
By Joseph B. I've never seen anything like it, local mayor Roger de Groot told reporters. He revealed that some of the family had not been registered locally and also indicated that the 58-year-old was not the father.
It's like Jerry Springer.
Wasn't willingly. The public broadcaster said that the family had been living in isolation, waiting for the end of time. I thought we were all doing now, isn't it? Bar owner Chris Westerby described how a man had come in, ordered 5 beers.
5?
The story has just taken a wild turn. Okay, so he's gone into the pub, he's ordered 5 beers, and then he said that there's a problem.
No, he's like, oh no, what's it? Oh yes, I would like a beer. Okay, there you go. Another one, yeah, another one, yes, another one. I've just escaped from my father, who's not actually my father, in the basement, and we think it's the end of times, but it's not.
Right, let's go on. Bar owner Chris Westerby, Then I had a chat with him, and he revealed he had run away and needed help. Then we called the police. He added, he had long hair, a dirty beard, wore old clothes, and looked confused. He said he'd never been to school and hadn't been to the pub for the night.
Man, just someone said that. To be fair, that's what I want to be described as when I'm older. A man with a dirty beard who looks confused. I love, the drunk man speaks sober thoughts sort of thing. He's just sitting there, I've never been to school. He's just pouring his heart out to this guy. He's like, I've escaped, and he's like leaving, and he's like, I've also never been to school. Alright, go on.
Officers visited the remote farmhouse and carried out a search. They discovered a hidden staircase behind a cupboard in the living room that led down to a secret room where the family were housed.
But it was not a basement. It wasn't a basement. It was a secret small room under the ground.
Runevold is a village with a population of less than 3,000. The farm is outside the village and is accessible by a bridge over a canal. The farm, which had been hidden behind a row of trees, also had a large vegetable plot and a goat.
What did anyone think? just a goat owned the house. There was just a goat walking by.
And Rupert told Dutch media that he had only seen one man on the farm, no children, and there had been animals on the ground, such as geese and a dog, no goat.
No goat.
The local postman said he'd never delivered a letter there. It's actually pretty strange now to come to think of it. Tweeted the news, and one reporter posted an image of the farmhouse, saying he'd been asked to keep at a distance. And then there's a tweet in Dutch, which I thought was a joke, but is that just how the Dutch language looks? Let's move down. Police in Drenthe confirmed that a 58-year-old man had been arrested and was under investigation after refusing to cooperate. We still have many unanswered questions.
Yes, we do.
Goats and the basement.
I have no idea.
The warehouse and the surrounding grounds were cordoned off.
I've no idea what where that story went or where I came across. My dad just told me about it, and it puts it perfectly. There's so many unanswered questions that it was just. And I thought your deep booming voice would be the perfect narrator, and I think we can confirm that it was. Lewis, we're at 21 minutes and 20 seconds. We've only got 9 minutes left. See how this podcast flies when you're having fun? Right. Since I'm the host, I'm making an executive decision. The thing I want to talk about is this video of have you seen this? The one in Central Park.
Yes, I have.
Who it is one of the most, normally when there's people and they're like, oh, this is like blatant racism or stuff like that, like I like to watch the videos, see both sides of the story or whatever. So I'm just gonna go, can I just paste it into this? Yeah,
you just paste the link on the top and then click it.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes, there you go.
Okay. So, as I was saying, I like to, weigh up both sides. I don't take my news from one side. One side will say it's racist, one side will say it's not. So I like to, look at the video and see it for himself. I've just got another comment on the TikTok. This thing's blowing up. You're gonna be associated with a TikTok celebrity soon, Lewis. Anyway.
Amazing.
So I like to weigh up both sides. This woman is in Central Park, and there's a guy, and he's bird watching, and he's in an area of Central Park called the Rambles, where you have to have your dog on a leash. So this woman didn't have her dog on a leash. So the man said, "Excuse me, I'm bird watching. Would you mind putting your dog on a leash?" And then the woman tries to get the police to come down and shoot him, seemingly. Let's have a look.
Please stop. Sorry, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close. He's fucking strangling the dog. Look.
As if there's, I was going to come that, as if she needs any more reason to hate her. She's being blatantly racist. And she's also strangling her dog. Either one of those is bad. Put them both together, you're fucked. Let's continue.
Please stop.
Please don't come close.
Please take your phone out.
Please don't come close.
It's calling the cops.
Please call the cops.
So she's now calling the police to there's a confrontation happening. She's perfectly within her right to call the police, to be honest. Someone's filming her,
Please don't come close.
Let's see what she says.
Please don't come close. Please don't come close.
I'm going to tell them there's an African American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
There's a man and he's bird watching. A man is bird watching and complaining that her dog is off the leash. Calling the police and saying that there's a man threatening my life would also be false, but the fact she's weaponizing his race. She's weaponizing a black bird watcher's race. Let's keep going.
Just tell them whatever you like. Oh, the dog.
Thank you.
There's a man, okay. He's African American. The SWAT team she's hoping the SWAT team will just come flying through Central Park.
He's recording me and threatening me and my dog.
It's like that thing, have you ever seen the scene in a scary movie? And she's like the scream is running after her and she like locks herself in a room. And she's like, help, help, I'm in trouble. And I'm white. And then like they all come smashing through.
There's an African American man I live in Central Park. He's recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
The only person threatening your dog is you. You fucking bitch.
I mean, right, she's not only a racist, but there has to be like something wrong with her to react like that. Like, that's not a normal way to react to anything.
I think it's because she's racist. She saw a black man. She saw a black man. That's what scared her. Nothing to do with.
You know what? The debate on Twitter last week was that using the word Karen to describe like middle-aged white woman was a sexist and racist term.
Yes.
But she's just ruined that whole debate for them.
Yeah.
Like, that is Karen behaviour right there.
See, I think she is completely justifying the fact that someone is threatening her life because she just assumes a black man near some bushes is going to murder her. I think that's what's going through her head. And that's the only thing she's thinking about. Hence, while she's also strangling her dog. She's strangling her dog while being racist. Now that's a combination.
I heard yesterday that the rescue centre where she got the dog asked for the dog back and she had to give the dog back to the rescue centre.
Oh dear. Right,
and the rescue centre on their Instagram posted like one of our clients with their dog was brutally attacked and strangled by a black man in Central Park.
What?
And then they removed the post and took the dog off her. But it worked in her favour for the first like 24 hours, I think, and then this guy posted the video. I might be wrong, but I remember seeing that post on the Instagram.
It's ridiculous.
Saying that the guy did it.
It's ridiculous. Right, let's see the last few seconds.
And my
Oh my god, look at the dog.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you breathe.
But I don't understand. She has it on a leash at this point. You know, she could be holding it. She's obviously thinking, I need to get away from this threat. The threat of a man's skin. She's trying to get the dog away from this person, right? She's dragging him away. She has it on a leash. She could, like, let it go a wee bit, but she's strangling it.
I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately.
I'm being threatened by a silent bird watcher.
I'm in Central Park in the ramble. I don't know.
Thank you. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted.
Thank you. Thank you. What a nice man.
All that needed to happen.
It's ridiculous. Like, I've never... You know the way you think about, like, oh, people don't... Well, I'm from Northern Ireland, you know. You're more likely to see an alien than a black person walking down the street, to be honest. They're few and far between where I'm from. But living in England and stuff, you see, obviously it's a lot more like mixed cultures and things like that. And it seems like everyone's like moved on quite well and you know, everything like that. And then you go to America, where everything seems to be amplified. I look like, it's insane to me that a person like that is still going about. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that she is storming about Sandra, she could have just kept walking. She could have kept walking, said, sorry, you're right. Because he is right. The dog's supposed to be on a leash. You know? It's not that a big deal. Who cares? Who cares that much about, like, your pride that you're willing to call the police and threaten someone like that? She is hoping that by threatening this black man with the police, that he will stop recording and probably delete the video. To me, that's pretty clear. That's what she's trying to do.
I've just found the lady's name is Amy Cooper, and she is head of insurance investment solutions at Franklin Templeton. So she's like a top investment banker in New York, and she's lost her job.
Well,
She's got death threats.
stick it to her.
That woman got paid $170,000 a year, and she can't even put a fucking leash on her dog.
And she's lost it because she tried to, like, it's just the way she's like, she can argue, I was just given a description of the man that was, you know, I was just giving a description of the man that was recording me or threatening me, but she doesn't mention what he's wearing, what he looks like, and she looks at him and she's like, oh, yeah, I need the police, there's a man threatening me. He's African American. She like waves it in his face as if he's going to be like, oh, wait a second, I am.
I'm what?
Ridiculous. Well, I'm glad she got her just desserts. Stick it to her. Stick it to her, that's what I say. But at least she was wearing a mask.
Very true.
It's not a...
Stay home, stay safe.
Yeah, and I think that's where we'll leave it. Stay home,
Alrighty.
stay safe, wear your masks, and don't be a racist bastard.
I couldn't put it better myself.
There we go. Thank you very much, Lewis. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed your time on the 3 Cups Deep podcast. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. No one has, as usual, no one has listened this far. I can guarantee, if you're listening to this, drop, what should they drop in the comments, Lewis? It's not a basement. Drop in the comments, it's not a basement if you're still listening. Do you know what I can
I'm looking forward to being one of the 5 people that watches the first 30 seconds of this video.